What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at Ethereum as it is moving quite differently to Bitcoin and a lot of other altcoins. Now, if you know anything about crypto, then you will know that usually the market moves in cycles where we have Bitcoin move first, we'll have a large move to the upside, and then after a few days, weeks, months, we'll have Ethereum see a huge move. This is usually called the Ethereum flippening, which means, that the Ethereum market cap looks like it can flip Bitcoins. Then we'll usually have, after a few days, weeks and months, altcoins see that large move, and then after altcoins it's meme coins and stuff like that. So that's usually how the market works, and it works in those cycles. Now Bitcoin is obviously seeing the first initial move with this huge leg up. It's performing really well. It's using the previous order block that we had here as a support level, or it's trying to, and Ethereum is lagging behind quite a lot. It's not seen the same move as Bitcoin. Obviously Bitcoin is now really close to a new all-time high, whereas Ethereum is very far away from an all-time high. It didn't even come close to an all-time high during the first leg up in 2024, which the all-time high is at $4,800 and roughly $78 and we only hit $4,100. Right now we're roughly 50% away or 100% away from the all-time high. So if you enter now and we hit the all-time high, you'll roughly profit 100%, so double, which is quite good. But again, we were accumulating ETH in this red zone right here, which is the main sort of zone you want to be accumulating in, simply because it's the lower quarter and it's also the 0.5 to 0.618 level, and it just looks like the best area to accumulate in, as we had a lot of accumulation previously before we saw that huge run up to $4,000. Now obviously it is still trending up. We are creating higher lows, and that's why it still looks good. Now I think Ethereum, it's obviously just chilling right here above this resistance, the support level, so it's not fully in the red zone yet, but we can still look to enter here, as I think the risk to reward is quite good. Obviously Ethereum isn't going to move the same as Bitcoin is just yet, but it is setting you up for that move. Now again, that's usually how you want to diversify in these bull markets. You want to first enter on Bitcoin, get the profits once you're comfortable with them. Obviously don't wait until we hit like a mega high of like 100k, 120k. You want to really be trading, so enter Bitcoin, secure your profits, then enter Ethereum, secure your profits, then enter into a diverse amount of altcoins, take your profits. And that's usually the best way to go about these bull runs. And if you really have the capital, then you can just enter partial capital into Bitcoin, partial capital into Ethereum, partial capital into altcoins, and you don't really have to be trading as much. You can just sell off each individual sector. But overall, we're going to be looking to enter Ethereum. It does look quite good, and I do think it will perform quite well during this bull run. And we also have some catalysts coming up, like the election, which is in just a few days next week, which will also benefit the crypto market quite hugely, as Trump is expected to win. So if he does win, he's obviously very pro crypto, and that should see a little pump in the market. I think the main pump from that sort of catalyst has already happened, as you can see here, all the way from September to October, and that's usually the way these things go. It's usually buy the rumor, sell the news. So I think we have seen the main move to happen from that news, and obviously if Trump loses, then it will be quite a severe dump, and that's just what we have to wait for and see. If he wins, I don't think it will be that major for those days. In the long term, it will obviously benefit us quite well, especially if he does specific campaigns for crypto. But if he loses, it will be very negative, as everyone expected to win, and that's why we saw a slight run up. And if he loses, then obviously we'll see a large jump. So yeah, we're going to be looking to enter somewhere around here. If you have been watching my previous videos, or you are in the Discord, by the way, we're sending out insane trades in the Discord every single day, futures trades, spot trades, so check them out below. But yeah, if you're either in the Discord or watching any previous videos on Ethereum, then you will know that we were entering in this entire red quarter. So if you entered here, don't worry about entering here unless you haven't got a full position. But yeah, I mean, you can look to enter here, and obviously if Ethereum does end up dropping slightly lower, then we can just dollar cost average in. It's like a $400 difference, so in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make a huge difference. But yeah, I mean, that's just usually the strategy to go about it. So we're going to look to enter here. And it really depends on where you want to sell. Whether you want to look to sell, short term, you can look to just sort of range trade it to 2.8k, which is like a 13% gain. I wouldn't really recommend that. It's just simply not the best risk to reward. I'd look to hold this medium to long term, which is a few months to a year. Again, it just depends on how long this bull market lasts and how long it takes for the market to move to the upside. The next real target is going to be this white line right here, which is at 3.34 thousand, so around 35% profit. And then the third one, this is where we're starting to get actual profits. It's going to be roughly $4,000, so 64% profit. And then obviously the all-time high, you can look to even trade above the all-time high if you really wish, like at $5,000. But yeah, that's roughly at 100% profit. Now, in the last bull run, if you weren't a part of it, then the main target everyone had for Ethereum was $10,000. The main target everyone had for Bitcoin was $100,000. And obviously we hit half of that. So if we're going to use the same logic, we're going to have to wait and see, where people expect Ethereum to go this year and in 2025. If everyone is expecting 15,000, then you can sort of guesstimate, $7,000, $7,500 being the top. That's another way to go about it. But yeah, I wouldn't really incentivize using the public's price targets. I definitely try and, make your own price targets. And again, don't make them overly optimistic. What I like to do is have 3 price targets, 1 super pessimistic price target, 1, non-pessimistic, non-optimistic, just a realistic target, and 1 super optimistic target. That way you're getting the best of all worlds, and you're guaranteed to secure some profits. And if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, if you want to be getting trades every single day, then check out the Discord down below. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade Ethereum, then check out the exchanges we're working with down below. Also, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.